Alright guys, so we are back again, and we've slipped a little bit in approval rating, but honestly I don't think that's a big deal. We're at 96%, that's not a big deal. If we were playing it on a higher difficulty, you would definitely bet that I would not be number one in all of these categories. We're just number one here because the other civilizations are not keeping up with me and my build style. So this is definitely a good strategy for when you're playing on like Warlord and below. But I don't know that this strategy, it would probably work on Prince as well. It definitely would not work if you were just doing what I'm doing on like King and above. So definitely you have to kind of adjust your strategy based upon your enemies and the other cities and the difficulty level. Another thing that we kind of have working to our advantage is we haven't ran into any other civilizations yet, which is kind of a double-edged sword. We can't really trade with them and gain technologies and stuff like that through the trade routes, because you can't directly trade technologies in this game. But yeah, we can't do that. But then again, we don't have to deal with them, pestering us and saying, hey, give us this for free and give us that for free. That actually looks like a runes right here, and actually if we hover over it says it is a runes. So maybe we can go ahead and grab a unit and go down there, and since I don't have any units close and I have a little bit of a surplus of gold, I'm going to go ahead and just purchase a unit. We'll get a swordsman, because we did have 2 iron there. Now we only have 1, but that's okay. Yeah, hopefully there's something good in that runes and it's not just empty. We'll see. Okay. What are these guys doing? We need that road to be built. And these guys, you know what? I don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to assume it's going to be incorrect. But go ahead and build a farm there. We'll see. Maybe they'll build a road there and surprise me. Manila desires furs. Well, that's convenient because that one city is, are they building a desert farm? It kind of looks like it. Are you guys building a road? Constructing a road. Wow, that's impressive. They're actually doing the right thing for a change. Okay, finished a lighthouse. That's decent. You can see that gives us 5 food here now, so that's good. The granary wouldn't be a bad choice to kind of boost production a little bit more. We're still doing good on happiness, so we don't need to do that. But let's do a shrine, get a little bit more faith flowing in here, because I don't think we can really, none of these are really feasible right now. We already are working on the Great Lighthouse, and we're already working on the Oracle. So, yeah, let's work on a shrine. I don't know that we're behind in the technology race, so I don't know that we need to focus on that. I think our caravan has arrived again, and our swordsmen need to go down to here. So go ahead and head that way. And they finish their road up to there. And this place has not expanded yet, so we can't really work on any of those other resources, unfortunately. Could we put another city up here? That's what I'm wondering. If we did, it would have to be over this way. And if we put it right here, is that far enough away from there? I think it is, actually. So maybe what we'll start doing is build a road to here. Oh no, they're gonna go they're gonna go this way, which I guess works. I would have rather it went across there for, army movement, but that's okay. There's a barbarian encampment over there. Still working on this one. They're only lasting this long because they do have such a good fortification bonus and terrain modifier. That's the only reason our troops aren't just ripping them apart. Yeah, you could see, I mean, score's not everything, but right now we're almost double the next civilization, so that's a pretty good indicator that we're ahead in the technology race. So if we discover a technology that will give us wonders, like the Great Wall with engineering, chances are no one else has discovered that yet, so if we start working on it right away, we will manage to complete it. But if we let it kind of sit for a couple turns, somebody might catch up. So that's why if there's something that you definitely want, you kind of have to rush towards it. You can't kind of, you know, do what we were doing in the beginning of the game and just kind of be wishy-washy about what you want to pick and just pick up every technology. Kind of focus on what you actually need and then aim for that. So we finished the shrine here. We're now getting 2 faith per turn. We need 200 faith to get a cathedral, so I don't think we're anywhere close to that right now. But we can get a temple, which will boost us 2 more faith here, and I think we'll do that. I do want to get that other trade unit up and running, so we're gonna have to make room for that, I think. And that ship has moved off somewhere. I don't know where. It might be right down here, but I guess we'll see. Okay. Wow, that did not kill him. He must have like 1 hit point left. So, it said it for a second there. I think it did say 1 hit point. Yeah, whatever. Not important. He'll be dead next turn. Yeah, 1 hit point. Maybe that's why Wittenberg didn't get mad when we moved through their territory, because they want us to destroy that barbarian encampment. So, okay, so there we go. Those 2 cities over here are now connected thanks to that road. Let's head this way. There's nothing over there. That was a wasted turn. We could have went down that way. So, okay, we could upgrade these guys to swordsmen, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully, we can do it by being in our allies' territory over here. We'll see. So we can't go around this way because you can't embark onto this ice. There we go. So he's down. So we get a little bit of experience with them. They're still kind of neutral. I bet if we take out the camp, though, we'll get a lot more. There we go. Oh, that can't be good. I see a little blinking light on the mini-map. No, I want to go down there. Yikes. Okay. So, we can attack these guys, and we have a better chance at winning, but I don't think that we're gonna actually be able to make shorefall that way. But let's do it anyways. Yeah. So it would be better if we were on the shore, but unfortunately they have a barbarian camp there and guys stationed on those ruins, and those guys on the ruins are up in a hill, so that's going to be harder to take out. The archers should be relatively easy as long as a boat doesn't come along and wipe out our troops. There we go. We'll be able to get on land next turn with those guys. Okay, so what do we need next? We probably want to get a little bit more production around here. Although those do have pretty high production rates. You know what? Let's go pick up these sheep. It's good to keep an eye out for like special resources that maybe have recently come into your borders. I mean, this one has been in our borders, but we just haven't built anything on them yet. So, and it's a good idea to keep some of your workers should not be automated. That way you can give them specific tasks that you need accomplished. The automated ones will take care of kind of the mundane stuff like farms and stuff like that. But for special resources, I like to use actual units that are under my control. There we go. Take out that. We get a huge spike with that. They're allies with us for 1 turn, which not that great, but at least they're our allies for right now. I'm not going to even bother moving into their territory because if we do, it's going to be over next turn anyways. At least they'll be friendly with us for a while though. So we got a barbarian encampment, and that kind of looks like runes, yeah, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it. So we're going to head for the runes first because hopefully there's some free technology in there. Okay, finished monument. Don't want to do a great lighthouse yet. I would like a boat actually, but let's get a cargo ship. That would be definitely nice. 25 turns though. That's a little bit rich for my taste. Maybe we'll do a granary just to get this growing a little bit faster. Alright, so we managed to get all the way around Monaco over here, and we're at its bottom borders, so we can keep exploring. And tempted to go there, but Cape Town's not our ally, so yeah, we're still okay. We should be able to take them next turn. Let's keep going this way. I don't want to get too many units up there, but then they're just gonna have to come back basically. Another Pantheon found it. How are we doing? We're getting 6 faith per turn. Well, now we're only getting 4. Whoa. Bunch of barbarians came out of nowhere. Okay, and we'll take the drill promotion. I could heal them, but I don't think their health is low enough to warrant that, so we'll take drill. And that should take them out. Okay. And that'll actually boost our relations with Cape Town. But they've got another spearman there and another spearman up on this hill. The only nice thing is I think our swordsman is stronger. They've got 14, they only have 10. And we're in a jungle, so we have pretty good defense if they decide to attack us. Yeah, see, they're no longer our ally already. Okay. No, we can't. Even though these guys are our allies, it won't let us upgrade, so we'll have to move into our territory, which luckily isn't that far away. It's only 2 turns. Okay, so this worker, we want to build a pasture, get those sheep connected. I really want the runes here, but I also want to be up on the hill and across the river from these guys, because then if they try to attack us, it's not going to go well for them. So Okay, so it contained a map, which shows us that this area here is actually pretty nice. This is kind of up in like Alaska. If this were the actual U.S., this would be like Alaska. So we might have to bring a settler up here, but this guy's going to have some trouble because he's got barbarians here, more barbarians, and more barbarians. Luckily, these guys are across the river and in open ground, so... And we've got these guys moving in, which can start attacking, so... I guess we'll see what happens. I think Cape Town just attacked those guys, so that's good. Yeah, we only lost one guy there. And we should lose... Oh, we lost a couple there, but they lost more.
Instrumental or mechanical science is the noblest and above all.
So now we get bridges over roads that cross rivers. So that's good. We could also build forts. We can also get aqueducts, which makes it... Aqueducts effectively do what granaries used to do in the old games. Now it's only a 40% bonus, but basically if you have an aqueduct in the city and the city grows, 40% of the food stays in the city. So you only have to do 60% instead of 100 to get your next villager. So it's actually pretty effective. And we can get the Great Wall, which I don't think we really need that right now. Let's hit these guys, kind of weaken them a little bit. There we go. That put a big enough dent in them that I don't think they're a threat anymore. And we'll hit them. That way they're not at full strength. So now I don't think they'll be able to kill these guys next turn. Hopefully not, at least. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, we can't afford any of those wonders in the city right now. It's just not producing enough. I'm gonna go with granary just to kind of boost this a little bit. Aqueducts would be nice, but they're not really producing food fast enough here anyways. We still don't need a Coliseum to add happiness. We're already at plus 17 because we have so many resources. Temple would also be nice for the extra faith. And the library would be nice for the extra science, but I'm going to do granary first. I usually like to do granary as one of the first upgrades I do in every city. It's just a decent upgrade. I mean, really, there's no disadvantage to building it, so... let's get the monument because I want to start expanding our borders out, and we need culture to do that. So, and let's open the technology tree and see where we're at. We still don't really need these. I mean, they would be handy, but they're not game changers at this point. I think currency will help us more. So maybe we'll do currency and then drama. Whoops. Make sure to hold shift if you want to queue things up. And let's see. I'm just going to keep exploring. Hey, we finally found another civilization. So, let's see what they've got.
كيفاش؟
We've got truffles. What will they give us for truffles?
بالطبع لا.
Nothing. Okay. I guess they don't want truffles. Let's see if they'll accept an embassy, what they would want for that. Mutual embassies. I'm actually okay with that. Let's try to
أكيد.
build a relationship with this guy. And I don't think we can really reach him for a trade route. Plus, it would be extremely dangerous to try to reach him with the trade route since there's so much fog of war here. So, if that's his... Okay, that's not his capital. I was gonna say that's just whatever religion he is. I think... I don't know. That's his capital, which is not very big, to be honest. Okay. Let's do... We know Morocco's gonna attack those guys next turn. And let's actually fortify these guys. Let them heal a little bit. That way they get the defensive bonus. Hopefully these guys will try to attack them and lose some troops in the process. Kind of just want to move these guys up the coast and see what's down this way. So, we'll kind of have them embark. All of our military units are really far away from our base, which is kind of not working to our advantage. I mean, we're not really doing any fighting close to home, but if we were to get attacked right now, it would not be good for us. Okay, so... Yeah, they're kind of wreaking havoc on us, aren't they? Ooh, ouch. Almost. Okay, so we've got a policy in the works. Don't know that we have much of a choice other than to attack that guy. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do is attack this guy. And our composite bowmen, I think, might be screwed, to be honest. Actually, if we fall back to here, I don't think there's any way they can attack us. Unless they have some sort of bowman or something hidden over there. And we'll have them fortify for the rest of the turn, because if they go this way, they have to cross over a river, which cancels their... That's their move right there. If they go this way, they go into the hill, which is also rough terrain, which counts as their move. So I don't think they can get to us, which might be the only thing that saves that guy's life. So, we have enough for a new policy. Huh. Interesting. This might take a little bit to decide which one we want to go down next. So I think what I'll do, guys, is I will call this an episode, and then when we come back next time, we'll go ahead and pick which new social policy we want, and I'll explain why I picked it, and we'll go from there. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching.